Welcome, standout fans, to another episode of Science Over Stats. It's your boy Ryan Money here. You know you can follow me on all social media handles at Ryan Monies. You can follow the page as well. As always, Standout Sports with the Z. YouTube as well. Subscribe, show some love. I'm here with Darian. You know, it's ready to get you guys another pick one episode. I'm gonna pass it over to him real quick, and then we'll get started.
What's the word? What's the word? First of all, what's cracking standout fam? What's up to my co-host right here, Rod Money? Follow me at all social media handles at Gus Got Fans. You can, tap in on the page at Standout Sports, just like Rod Money said. All of our content is on our YouTube, our page alone, and it's just sports and vibes all day. So you most definitely want to tune and tap in on that.
Definitely, definitely. So today like I said, we got to pick one. Russell Wilson and Patrick Mahomes. So I don't know about you. I got Russ. To me, it's a no brainer. Even though Patrick Mahomes' career is so young, I gotta go with Russ. I mean, when it comes down to like everything, I believe he's the complete he's the best complete quarterback in the NFL. when it when it comes to passing, awareness, mobility, rushing, all that stuff. I think obviously, you have Lamar who's better running, and then Mahomes has a better arm. Josh Allen has a better arm. Rodgers has better awareness. He's clutch. But if you put all those together, you get Russell Wilson. And he's a seven-time Pro Bowler, Super Bowl champion, um, Rookie of the Year. And I just believe that obviously his play backs it up. I don't really got to sit here and defend him and say too much, obviously, because what he does on the field backs it all up. So that's what I really got. Um, how about you, D Money?
Man, I ain't gonna lie to you. It's really a tough choice. I would say speaking this season alone, I would say by far I would go with Russell, but I'm gonna have to go with my man's Patty. Is Patrick Mahomes, $500 million man. You can't go wrong. Of course, just like you said, he got an arm of a lifetime. And it's just with the system that he's built on in Kansas City, he got plenty of targets that he can hit, and just based off the chemistry that he got with them guys, it's plain and simple. He can throw the ball, and he's really good at throwing the ball on the move too. So
Right.
he got he got his little days and shines. And one thing, he real accurate. You don't really see Patrick Mahomes throwing so many interceptions every year. And damn, I should have pulled that up because I know last year he was real low on his interceptions.
Yeah, I think
And
Russell.
then
So
of
I think
course,
he. I
go
think
ahead, go ahead,
Russ.
go ahead.
Not. I was saying. Yeah, I think they both was low. I know Russ. I think he finished with five at the lowest. I think he didn't throw his first pick till like weeks. Ooh, it was like
It
middle of
was
the
the
season.
single digits, yeah.
Yeah, it was single digits. And I'm not gonna take nothing away from Patrick Mahomes' game. Obviously, passing touchdown leader, offensive player of the year, league MVP, Super Bowl champion, and Super Bowl MVP. But I think what
Facts.
really separates it from me is what Russell Wilson came into the league with and what Patrick Mahomes came into the league with. When Russell Wilson came into the league, rest in peace Tavares Jackson and Matt Flynn, but those are the quarterbacks ahead of him. And then he had targets such as Sidney Rice, Golden Tate, Doug Baldwin, Zach
Woo.
Miller, Marshawn. Jermaine Curse and Jimmy Graham. But I feel, and then he had Pete Carroll, of course, which is a great coach. But when you
Fantastic coach. Yeah.
when you look to what Patrick Mahomes was blessed into, he was blessed in like I think Andy Reid's the best coach behind Bill Belichick in the league for sure.
It's like
You
a
have
safe system for him.
yeah, like his coaching tree is obviously getting bigger every. You know what I mean? People that are under him are like have coached under him, whatever in Philadelphia, Kansas City, wherever. They're starting to get more and more job opportunities and being successful. Obviously, you have Matt Nagy, who whatever's going on in Chicago, rough play calling, but he has probably I would say the best tight end in the league right now in Travis Kelsey. He had probably the fastest receiver in the
Travis,
league in Tyreek Hill.
Reek.
Watkins is obviously
I'm about to say Sammy's solid too. He a top 10
right.
receiver if you ask me.
I'll go. Me personally, I put him maybe I'd have him in top 15. But obviously, and then at one point he had Kareem Hunt, which you seen him playing this year. You already
Green,
knew
yeah.
what he was before obviously the whole incident happened. He was probably one of the best backs in the league, no doubt about it. But I think what really separates it from me is the quarterbacks that were in front of him. Patrick Mahomes came in and he had Alex Smith in front of him.
Alex Smith, yeah.
Alex, obviously, they have two different game styles, but because
Alex Smith
obviously
was solid his last years in Kansas City though. Real
even
good.
he was solid even in Frisco when they benched him for Cap.
Facts. Factual. Yeah.
He was playing. In my opinion, I'm not saying Cap should never got a shot to play that year, but Alex Smith, when he was playing solid, I mean, I don't understand why they just benched him.
Benched him.
But obviously, he went to Kansas City, and obviously everything worked in his favor. But yeah, I mean, two different game styles. Obviously, Patrick Mahomes is like a gunslinger, you know what I'm saying? Like makes those deep throws. He's obviously more consistent, all that stuff. Where Alex Smith is more of a game manager. I'm sorry. Yeah, Alex Smith is a game manager. So he's not making all these flashy plays and doing he's just obviously is there to drive
Control the
downfield,
ball.
right, and just put some points on the board, as best as possible. Um and like I said, I'm not gonna take nothing away from Patrick Mahomes. And obviously this year though, like you said, you gotta go with Russ for sure. He's been playing way better football. I think
No brainer.
no brainer. I mean, obviously these last 2 weeks, Russ struggled in the first half. I don't think he had a touchdown. He didn't have a touchdown in the first half against Miami and against Minnesota this week. And Patrick Mahomes, obviously, he struggled against um,
I expected that to be an easy win against
the Raiders.
no, not even the Raiders. No. I'm talking about Seattle. Who they just play? I just had it.
Minnesota.
Just yeah, Minnested. There we go. I
Minnesota.
expected them to
I don't know.
blow out
Minnesota's
Minnesota.
like they're very inconsistent. That's what it like. Yeah, they're very inconsistent. But obviously, the Chiefs they should have lost to the Chargers earlier this season. If Cam was playing, most likely they would have lost to the Patriots because Hoyer's garbage. Stidham, he's obviously new to all this. You know what I'm saying? He only put through like I think it was like 7 passes last season under Tom Brady. So that's another game they should have lost. Um, so really the Chiefs should damn near had 3 losses this year when obviously Russ
They've been
has
real vulnerable too. Even you seen it last year too.
yeah. And I think obviously as well, Patrick Mahomes has a way better offensive line. It's you can just obviously
Yeah, that line phenomenal over there. They upgraded their line this year too.
yeah, and you've seen so many times, not even just this year, like last year, ever since Russ has been in the league, where like he literally has to like run like 10 yards back just to get out the pocket because it's collapsing because obviously he doesn't have a great offensive line. And also, he got blessed with good targets. Like I said, Rice, Tate, Baldwin, Curse. Like those guys were big in his.
Tyler,
I got Tyler Lockett too. I don't think. I don't know.
DK too.
DK too. I think, but Russ, like he's had Pro Bowlers, but he's never had like a superstar receiver. I think DK is actually gonna be like his first superstar receiver he has ever had. Like, and then like I said, you're going to Kansas City where you got probably the best tight end in the league and the fastest receiver. Who just have him run straight and it's over with. Ain't nobody catching up to him. As long as it's a dime, it's usually a touchdown. And not to mention, both quarterbacks have both also made it to the Super Bowl within like their first 2-3 years in the league. So that's also impressive as well. I believe Big Ben was the one who went like his I think he went to Super Bowl. I think he went to Super Bowl his first year, his rookie season. But he had a great defense over there. He had Troy and stuff like that.
Hmm.
But
He had a
yeah,
good game this last Sunday.
yeah, and you can't really compare everything because obviously Russ has like 6 years on Mahomes.
Patrick Mahomes. Yeah.
Yeah, but I believe though at this point, even where they've been at and everything, it's Russ. And the fact that Russ has never, ever, ever had an MVP vote just blows my mind because he's
Mind blowing.
just super clutch. He's just super calm. He doesn't let the game stress him out when it's not going his way. He has a positive mindset, and so does Mahomes. That's why I think both of them, obviously, more titles are coming their way just because they have that positive mindset and remain focused. And Russ is even. Here's the test for Mahomes. You've seen Russ during the Seahawks rebuild, if you want to call it that, and he's been phenomenal through the rebuild. They were contending through the rebuild. I want to see when, obviously, you know, cap space gets tight and you have to let some of these stars go, and you're not having this great offensive line. You're not having all these big name targets. I want to see how he handles it.
No Super Bowl bonus.
Yeah, I want to see how Mahomes is during a rebuild. Are they still going to contend, or how is he going to perform without all these targets, vice versa? So it is something that I don't want to say be concerned about, but just something to watch out for. Obviously I think it's an issue everywhere. Obviously, you lose your targets and then you panic and you know, but it's not because like I said, I think Russ has done the most with nothing. Now that's no disrespect to anybody that's he's played with, but it's just he's had over the time less and less and less, and he just finds a way to make it work. And when you're blessed with Pete Carroll's a great coach. I'm not gonna come over here and be like he's not one of the best coaches in the league. He's a top 5 coach in the league,
One of the
definitely.
greatest.
But you can't deny a coach like Andy Reid with just like his play calling. He knows how to obviously run an offense. He knows how to make it fit for the quarterback. So Mahomes got super blessed. I believe I don't. I honestly don't think if I think if Mahomes and Russ were put in different teams in different situations, they would still be good. But obviously, they got put in the best situation for their career. Like for example, if Mahomes went to Chicago, I don't he wouldn't be good as he is right now. I don't think there'd be a Super Bowl because personally, who did we have the year when we lost to the Eagles in the playoffs? And, Trubisky was playing great football, but who did we have? Who was like that guy? You really didn't have that guy, you know? Like there wasn't really a, a main person on that team who you could throw the ball to and depend on it. So that's what really plays, anything for me like Russ. And what was it? 2018, I believe. They were thinking about um trading their number one pick that they acquired Baker Mayfield with to get Russ. And if Cleveland had Russ, don't get me wrong, with that talent with OBJ, Landry, he would have made it work. But I just think because Cleveland had horrible coaching, I think having a horrible coach, it actually it makes a big
Kitchens.
it makes a difference because the relationship, when you don't get along with your coach and then you have someone like Freddie Kitchen who was god awful as a coach, it affects you. So that's really it for me. I mean, I don't know if you got anything else to add or anything, but that's all I really got. It's Russ all the way,
No,
man.
man.
Russ for MVP.
Russ all
I got a campaign going. Russ for MVP, man. It's about time. It's about time. This man get a vote or something. But I think that's all we got for today. Thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of Science Over Stats. I hope you guys enjoy this
stats,
episode.
stats.
We'll be back very soon. Another episode. We actually got another pick one coming. Two GOATs, Peyton Manning and Tom Brady. So stay tuned with that. And we'll be back very soon. Thank you.